Good afternoon, everybody. Scott Riley, the Market Update Desk. It's May 27th, otherwise known as the official start of cabana office season. We are done with winter. We're declaring the god awful winter we had over, and we are looking forward to the 90, 95, 100-degree temperatures because we don't complain about when it's cold. We want the warm weather. So, we got a few things going on today. Um, Mortgage applications for last week came out. Looks like they were flat for purchases, down for refinances. Not a big surprise because we did have an elevated movement last week on mortgage rates. We saw ADP's weekly payroll analysis shows that 36,000 jobs created last week, and on a 4-week forward averaging is about 154,000 jobs. So that is staying fairly consistent with job creations, at least within the ADP report for the last multiple weeks now, and the monthly reports are coming out very in line with what those weekly projections are showing. In the market, we're seeing both Brent oil and WTI crude, light crude oil, down this morning. They're approaching 90. In fact, I think Brent oil went a smidge under 90 for a brief time earlier today. That's bringing some positive movement within the treasuries. 10-year treasury, it's actually down to 4.47. Not that long ago, we'd be saying down to 4.47 is a bad thing, but we actually spiked upwards of 4.66. So it is a good movement downwards. We are fighting another down level of resistance, so we'll see where this closes the remainder of the week. The Dow is up and over 50,600 now. In fact, it's up 222 for the day. It's had a very positive run the last 4 weeks. What else are we seeing out there? One of the interesting things we're following is SpaceX and OpenAI's talk of going public. When will that be? And what kind of audience is that going to show? In fact, SpaceX is talking about a $1 trillion initial public offering that would set multiple records for the largest ones. And very interesting, Elon Musk is committing a healthy amount of those IPO shares are going to be available to the retail investors such as you and me, not necessarily institutional. Now, we are seeing some activity pick up in the market. It's a good time. We've got this pocket between Memorial Day and 4th of July. End of the year, people are busy with end of the year activities with their kids. But if you're looking to make a move this year to get into a different school district for the fall, now is the time to start jumping on that. Mortgage rates have declined a little bit this week. A lot of that is part of what is being billed as a new 60-day ceasefire with Iran and the United States. We'll see where that goes. There's a lot to play out. There's a cabinet meeting today. Actually, I think it's ongoing right now. I'm watching CNBC as we speak. That's going to be the biggest driver of what's going on in the market and where it's going to go. Later this week, we're going to get the all-important PCE, personal consumption expenditure. That's the Fed's favorite measure of inflation. Last week, we got the meeting from the previous Fed's meeting. And actually, that was the last meeting that Chairman Powell was going to preside over. He is going to continue, at least temporarily, on as a Fed governor. So it'll be very interesting, the dynamics in just the Fed public messaging and with what we're going to see as far as goals and data that they're going to start looking at. Chairman Warsh is a big proponent of looking at real-time data versus lag data, which has been the case for years, and that's why the Fed most of the time is playing from behind the field goal posts instead of in front of it. So we're watching all those things. Give us a call. We'll help you get pre-approved, help get an offer in, try to get accepted for you. 616-293-2189. The Market Update Desk. Scott Riley, NMLS 157524, your original singular news source for West Michigan.